Hey, this is Brant with Vintage Statements, and today we've got a 9-drawer dresser and a nightstand that we're going to redo. So follow along. Alright, our first step this morning is going to be to remove all the hardware off of both pieces. My supervisor will definitely not be doing any work. Remove the hardware, pull the drawers. We're going to look at the subframe, see what it looks like, make sure there's no damage or anything like that. And then we can start sanding, painting, and finalizing this piece. Now it sounds like a quick job, but we're looking at about 5 hours here, so better get started now. You want to help? Alright.
Next level.
Alright, so now we can start sanding, and we've got a couple issues on this top that we need to address, and I want to kind of point out for you. So the layer on the top here, the poly on this, has started cracking and breaking here, leaving a lower spot right here, on the end here, here, and I think there's another spot over here. So what most people try to do is they just sand around here, which is fine, it looks smooth until you start painting, and then you're going to see yourself getting a little bit of an indentation here, and it'll start showing up. So what we've got to do is we've got to sand all the top, just like we always do, and everything else, but we want to start out farther and make sure that we're sanding it across and getting it smoother farther out. Because this little spot, if we just sand around here and get this all smoothed out, will show up at the end product, and that's what we don't want. So we get to spend more time sanding. So let's get started.
Next level.
Alright, now that we have the sanding done, and which was a lot more work than I expected, with the top over here, lots of cracking in that polyurethane. So we got it done, now we can start painting. Today we're going to use our Behr Prime and Paint. It's an eggshell, it's a medium gray, so we'll see how it comes out and looks, but I think it'll be pretty cool. So we're going to do the drawers twice, we'll do the nightstand, and then we'll do this frame twice. There's a lot to paint, so let's get started.
Next level.
right, they are painted. 2 coats everything. We've let it dry. And now we're going to use our 80 grit sandpaper just to scuff it up just a little bit. Now, some of you might not like the scuff look and just skip this part of sanding, and you can progress to our next part, which would be putting in the hardware, waxing it, and sealing it of your choice. So, but here, we're going to do a little sand. Alright, we sanded, we wiped it down again, and now we're ready to seal it. We're going to use a liquid wax here, and then, well, put the hardware on and see what this piece looks like completed. Now, you could use polyurethane, you could do any of those types of things, but for this one, I'm going with the liquid wax. That way, if there wants to be, if the person that buys it wants more scuffing, then fine. And I always like using just a simple wax. Polyurethane will protect a lot better, but, well, it's already scratched, and that's what we like.